Did you know only 5.8% of the population in the world can solve a Rubik's Cube? Which is why I have chosen it as my object to best describe myself. Now some of you may be thinking, how can a Rubik's Cube describe his personality? And my answer to that is simply, many of you have tried to do something in your life that you've given up on. Like a friend that was just too much to deal with, or something simple as a puzzle because we couldn't find all the pieces. Now in my life, I've had moments like those, just like you. But for me, I had decisions such as whether coming to study in America would benefit me or if I should have just stayed back in South Africa and studied there. You could have similar situations that you're thinking about right now as I speak because they apply more to you. These examples are like a Rubik's Cube because we all have hard decisions in our lives that take persistence and time to figure out. But once we have solved our problem, we feel accomplished, just like a Rubik's Cube. When I see myself as a Rubik's Cube, I see myself being malleable as a person and constantly changing, as well as a person who doesn't give information freely, which is just like how you don't get straightforward instructions on a Rubik's Cube. If you observe closely at the Rubik's Cube, you can see how easily it can change, or in other words, it's malleable, which is exactly like myself. We all change, adapt, and grow as a person on a daily basis. And this is why I chose a Rubik's Cube to represent myself, because in my life, I've had to change and adapt when I came to study here in America. I had to adapt to a new culture, education, and to make all new friends, which at first was hard, but after a short time I got used to it. Other examples of being malleable that apply to me and you are ways in which we study and how we try to make things easier on us, which shows our ability to adapt and change. My second point on why I'm like a Rubik's Cube is that I'm very hard to read as a person, and it takes a while to get all the information about me because I'm very introverted and shy. Just like a Rubik's Cube, it takes time for all of you to get the colors to line up to solve the Rubik's Cube. I'm a really great person to be around once you know me, but before you get all the information about me, you will be very confused whether you know me or not. Being malleable in your life can help you better adapt to your environment, and it helps you to be less stressed, anxious, and feel you are overwhelmed all the time. Secondly, being thorough and getting all the information will help you make more informed decisions and help you decide what it is best for you in your life. So now that you know I am a person who is constantly growing and changing to better myself, you could look at yourself to see if you look for growth in yourself and whether knowing me will benefit you in your life. And lastly, if you better understand your situation, you can make better decisions and ultimately be happier in your life for being more informed.